This one's not about writing. This video contains spoilers for the video game Limbo. It also contains some not very detailed descriptions of video game violence. I've not included any gameplay footage, since Finnish copyright is awfully strict. If you wish to see the game in action, I suggest you go look for that elsewhere. After viewing this video preferably. There are plenty of playthroughs to be found on this platform. My favourite type of game is the puzzle platformer. It's not surprising then that I was pretty excited to get to play the game called Limbo. Limbo has a wonderful grayscale look and an eerie feel, which I love. The atmosphere is great, the sound design is excellent, the puzzles feel fresh. Why did it take me almost 7 years to play through it just once? The first day I played Limbo was on the 13th of July 2012. You can see it from my game achievements on screen. The day I finished Limbo was the 25th of February 2019. You'd think I'd have either played it through sooner or just given up on the game. I'm a bit of a completionist at heart, but 7 years. To put it bluntly, I found the beginning of the game far more engaging than the end. So, let me start at the beginning. You're thrown into this dark and grey world, a grey silhouette with luminous eyes, and the only thing you can do is go forward to find some answers. You're very fragile. Falls are deadly, bear traps are deadly, and by goodness, even tipping your toes in water is deadly. Except when it isn't, of course. The first, shall we call it, major enemy, is definitely the best one. Facing off against this magnificently animated, huge and creepy spider, as it slowly gets more injured, and quite frankly disgusting in all its ooziness, is awesome and unnerving. Eventually the spider is dead, but that's alright. There are many spooky sides you've yet to see. There's parasitic worms everywhere, out to possess you. The other people are hostile. Solving puzzles requires you to lug around corpses and lead other people to their deaths. Eventually, you actually get possessed by those worms for a while, and they force you to walk ahead without being able to do anything but jump and grab things. And it's very fun. And spooky. Big fan of spooky me. But that's the beginning. Slowly all organic elements get whittled out. You're no longer in the wild. Everything is smooth walls and electricity and weird magnet things. People are no longer out to get you. In fact, you don't see anyone. It's just you and unfeeling things like buzzsaws. It is no longer even mildly eerie, just frustrating. The fun is gone. Even the ladders stop being crude and made of wood and become metallic and uniform. A lot of the charm is gone. You're not working against anyone, only unfeeling machines. You're not working towards anything either. The tension is gone. The ending I also found underwhelming, but at that point I was at least done, so I won't dive into it here. So, storytelling. The importance of storytelling. That's what it reads in this video's title, cradled by the brackets that I so love to overuse. Video games, and especially genres like puzzle platformers, don't always require much of a story. Though it's nice to have some sort of a reason to go through the courses, it isn't absolutely necessary. It doesn't even have to be all that complicated. Maybe you're trying to reach and save a princess. Or perhaps you want to become the guy. when Limbo starts, you aren't really given any reason to go forward. All you really know is that you've just woken up, gotten up, and that's it. It's your curiosity propelling you to explore. And as you go along, you learn things. You aren't alone, there are traps. Some things are interconnected. For example, you encounter a trap that is fashioned to mimic how the spider attacks, trying to pierce you with a spindly leg. Nearer the end of the game, when the things around you change to clearly more advanced and industrial design, at first I wondered, what sort of people are behind this? But no real hints came. Nobody was around. Unless I managed to miss some sort of story element in this fairly linear game. The existence of the electrified surfaces or the gravity reversing devices was never explained. In the beginning, everything was either organic or you could see the people who made it. The contrast was jarring. It felt like the game was trying to have it both ways. First, we want to tell you a story, but afterwards you're supposed to just enjoy the puzzles for being puzzles? I'd come to expect more, so of course it felt a tad disappointing. Afterwards, I did see some explanations that the main character is searching for his sister. But that was not something that was really hinted in-game clearly at all. By the time I finished the game, I'd completely forgotten about the person sitting underneath the treehouse we get to see extremely briefly for one time. Why did I finish playing this game? In the end, I was still being propelled by my curiosity, just enough to come back and solve a few puzzles every once in a while, eventually getting to the end. I felt underwhelmed then. Had I imagined how much I loved the game in the beginning? I ended up playing some of the game over from the start, and it was just as good as I remembered. The wonderful art, animation, sounds, puzzles, and the spookiness of it all. The spider was just as intimidating as I remembered. If the transition from organic to inorganic was supposed to be some statement about the state of limbo or some such thing, it didn't come through to me. Mostly it felt like I was experiencing an exciting story, and then I wasn't. I just wish there had been more story elements to experience towards the end of the game. I still fairly love Limbo, despite everything that I just said. If you like games of this genre, I would heartily recommend it. I would also straight up tell you that I find the beginning way better than the ending, but I think that's been accomplished here. Limbo has been one of those games that really make me think about narratives in games, and that alone I appreciate a lot. Well, that was my thoughts on Limbo. I sure hope you got something out of this video. If you did, please consider pressing the like button, leaving a comment, and subscribing. Feed the algorithm. Next month I'll probably be posting an educational video about creative writing. I'm trying out this end card thing, so you should be seeing some such videos on screen right now. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!